Have you ever had a controversy on Twitter?
Like
How do you
all those
avoid?
type of things. I'll be in one kind of stupid spotlight. You
Mm.
just ignore, just keep ignoring. Because the more you give them attention, the more they want to come and choke you with it. So just ignore. When they're tired, they leave you alone.
Don't
Yes,
share
sir.
the nudes.
If you like, point and tell them not to share, they'll still share, they'll still open group chats. Oh, Erica!
Yeah.
Oh, but she's so fine.
Yeah.
Sex appeal.
Yeah, she doesn't have a good sex appeal.
Yeah. I have sex appeal. Hi, Serious Poet, and it's nice to have you.
Hey everyone, it's the Nice to Have You pod, and we are back, baby. So
Guys.
you know, this is the pod where we like to talk about everything amazing and everything horrible about the Nigerian experience. And you know, usually it's me and my friends, but today we have a special guest. You know, you guys are going to get to meet her shortly. She's right here. You know, it's the silly poet. You know, in our midst. Hello, silly poet. Can you do
Hi.
like a quick intro for us, please?
Okay. Well, my name is the Serious Poet, aka the Governor of Lagos State.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But my friends call me Amy. Yeah. That's all I want to say for now.
Okay, cool. And obviously, everybody knows Tunde. Tunde is
Tunde.
regular on the pod.
We're having another nice segment again for our fans out there, and want to let you guys know that we have something special for you this time around. We don't know what to expect, so just stay in tune.
Yes, Tunde, calm down. Tunde's really excited. I am also very, very excited. This is going to be a fun episode because we clearly have a very fun guest today.
How do you know I'm fun?
We've read your books, and I have seen your pictures, and I have also seen the comments you get on your pictures. Basically,
we
it's
know.
social media. You get to know people before you meet them. Is that I don't know how I feel about that personally, because like you know you get to meet someone for the first time, and you're thinking I know so much already, but
Yeah, it's true, it happens.
yeah, like, is
Yeah.
it better? Do you think it's better?
But
to say-
then when you get to know the person, you start knowing that you didn't really know the person at all.
do you have like any experiences like that?
Yes, a lot.
Can you tell us so you can share?
Like
Feel free.
if I go on a date to someone or someone is getting to know me, they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't know you were like this. I thought you were mean. You were this. You were that." They'll just be assuming things, and I'm like, "No, I'm not like that at all."
Why do you think like I feel like we all project like a version of ourselves on the internet, and it's not necessarily who we are. Like me, I think on the internet I'm like a troll,
Really?
and yeah, potted. I think those are like my two personalities on the internet. And you are like a baddie both online
Yeah.
and in real life. Shout out to you for being real. But yeah, but why do you think that is that like we put out like the person that we project? To me, actually, I'd like for you to answer this. Why do you think that the person we project is not necessarily who we are, or is that how you feel as well?
Well, it's quite complicated these days. Sometimes people are not exactly what they are online, in person, right? So me, I want to assume that I'm the kind of person that don't like to make assumption on people's behalf, right? I like you to convince yourself to me what image you want me to see. That's not what those things I'm seeing online. I assume that it's just for like maybe like an avatar for yourself online. This is
Yeah.
what you want people to see you at.
Yeah,
So-
very true.
So obviously, what you are online is not.
Nah.
What are you? How would you describe what you are online today? I'm
I
actually
don't know.
curious.
I feel like I'm just out there listening to everybody, and
So you don't say anything?
I do sometimes politically or politics wise.
Right.
Like most of the time, like I like to put my opinion on politics because I want Nigeria to be a better place. But aside that,
You don't say anything.
I usually
So you're like the quiet boys online.
I like staying off drama basically.
Okay.
But yeah, so where do we start with getting to know you better? Because obviously
Where do you want to start from?
I heard you're Russian. Is this a fact?
Yeah, yes I am.
Wow, so you're biracial essentially.
Yeah,
Nice.
yes.
That's interesting.
Why do you say so?
It's interesting.
it's-
I don't even know what their experience is like. How do you feel when people talk about like white people, for instance?
It's not like
But
as
you're
if
white,
I'm
technically.
such a fan of white people because they are very weird.
Wow.
But like, I don't know. I just don't feel anyhow because it's just part of who I am already. Yeah. But everybody sees me as a normal Nigerian all the time.
So you don't think you have like any like traits that are from your white ancestors?
I think I do.
What traits like? Traits like what?
Let me see. Maybe in the things I like eating. Especially in the things I like eating, yeah.
You don't like flavor and spice?
I like spice. But like I'm going to make the white people's food with plenty spices. Do you get?
Oh, like what's like your favorite food?
My favorite food. I think at the moment I like eating Chinese. Yeah. I like eating Chinese, a lot of Chinese. I like eating dumplings a lot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you like noodles? Just curious. By the way.
Yeah, I do.
So do you like noodles?
Not really. I think noodles are bad.
Why?
Wow.
It's not healthy. That's what I feel like.
But people really like noodles. I found. I also
I mean-
don't like noodles.
Why?
I feel like people seem to really like
We're in 2023 now. Everybody's lazy, so something fast.
No,
No,
are popular
noodles.
since day
I
one.
think
People
noodles
even
are just
want
easy
in
to
fact,
make.
Noodles is almost a cuisine now. Like you can.
Yes,
can-
no,
I've
you
seen
can
people
make it
cook
in
like a
different
cuisine.
ways.
How do you like to cook your like? Do you have like a special recipe, like your own Indian recipe, or noodles recipe?
No. Not really, no. No. Depends on how I feel. I'll just make it. Depends on my feeling. Really? That's nice. Why though?
So do you have your own like
Wait, like my
Yeah,
recipe for.
For noodles, somebody that said that noodles are bad. Do you think he would have?
So I like to think that if you add a lot of veggies into it, like that helps, limit the place you're putting yourself elsewise, right? But then
Okay.
it still doesn't help anything. But I like to like use a lot of veggies in my own recipe. Veggies, maybe like protein essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm curious. Like I have like a very direct question to ask you. So yeah, what pushed you to decide that this year? Was it this year you released your book?
Yeah, it was this year I released my book.
What pushed you? Because I know you might have been wanting to do that. for a
No, the
while.
funny thing is that when it comes to my writing, I'm so shy to like let anybody know my thoughts and whatever I've written. Like it always makes me feel very shy to allow people into that space. But then I think this year I was just like, I was talking to my manager and I was like, maybe I should do something different this year. And then he was like, okay, I should just, since I already have the funds and I'm in a good place right now, I should just release a book. And I was like, okay, sure. I already have a lot I've written so much.
Wow.
I was like, let me just couple some of it, because what I put out is not everything I've written over the years, but I just coupled some of it.
If you can measure what you were feeling then that you decided to write that, like maybe like in sadness or in joy or whatever it is you were going through, then what would be the emotion that you measure it with, like, and what would you say about it?
Well, what was I even going through? That's the thing, I just can't remember writing it. So I don't know how I'm going to answer that question. You're
Okay.
asking me right now.
Okay.
It happens.
I know there are times that you go back to the things that you must have put down,
Yeah.
and then you don't know what it is, but you know you did it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that surged that particular statement from you
Mm-hmm.
was a feeling you went through. Probably thank God now that it's a feeling that you don't even remember. Like, it's past you.
Yeah, I don't
So I feel like
remember.
that's a progress.
Yeah, I
Right.
guess so, yes.
Yeah. So
It's always nice when like to look back at like the things that made you sad and you realize how insignificant they were in retrospect.
No,
You don't
because if you're talking about my book,
Right.
let me see. I remember when I was writing so much about death. I remember very well why I was writing so much about death. So those things were very significant.
So for death in particular, like
Yes.
like death seems to be like a very
I think
specific topic.
Yes, because when I think around the time I lost my grandmother, then after losing my grandmother, I lost my uncle. Then I was it was so depressing to just like, it's like everyone around you is just dying. And then it's not like somebody's dying, you're dying, they're going. You're never going to see them again. You're not going to hear their voice again.
It's crazy.
You're not going to. So it was just very sad and so depressing. It was so depressing for me. Very depressing.
Yeah, death is very gloomy. I can't lie.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
just
something you can never get over.
Yeah, and it's the finality of it that you can never hear that person's voice or opinion
Can't see
again.
the
Like, you
person.
can't see them anymore.
Person can't touch you, can't hold the person, can't call the person, can't text the person. The person is gone for life. You just have memories, and your memories will start disappearing. It won't be as bright as it was before.
You know, speaking about life,
Yeah.
death, life, and everything, I want to, like, Debola, for example, now. I feel like I know Debola a little bit, and I can tell what his perspective of life is, right?
Really?
Like, I can say an average day in Debola's life when he wakes up, right? This is how
I
he
did
feels
that.
like life is. Yeah, because he's a very chilled, laid back kind of guy. Like,
Right.
the things that might bend him
Yeah.
in life on an average day might fuck me up entirely. Do you get the thing that he might feel like?
So are you trying to say you're more sensitive?
No, I mean, it doesn't mean that I'm more sensitive. Maybe just in that area,
Yeah.
right? Of like the way I weigh life currently,
Yeah.
like this is just different from the way he weighs it. So right, you said, I think in your book here, you said you don't know why you dedicate your life. You dedicate yourself to life every day.
Yeah, because I don't know, some days it feels like life is just not worth it. I don't know how to explain. It's just like I'm waking up, it's the same routine, the same bad news. It's just like the same thing over and over again. Like there's like literally nothing new under the sun. The thing I'm doing, somebody has done it before.
Damn. You're very
Yes.
you have like are you born in like October or November?
I was born in December. So it's just like I'm just
that was almost
dedicating
accurate.
myself only for me to now go and die. I'll die all this experience. What am I not going to use it for? Nothing. I'll just die. I'm going to die with the experience.
I can't lie, like I was born in November. I can't relate. Because like I feel like the closer your birth date is to the end of the year, is the more nihilistic you are. Like you see the world as like it's almost like there's no meaning. Like why are we doing this?
So why are you doing
I feel
all
like
these
we're more
things? You're
prone
just
to things
stressing
like-
yourself. You're really just stressing
I'm born
yourself.
in the middle of the year. I also feel like
Well, I guess
I feel like these days.
I guess
just
by
what
our
it is
sample
for
space,
me.
Yeah.
everybody is just jaded now.
I think when you're growing up, life is so exciting. You can't wait to be when you're an adult. It's like, oh my god, there's so much responsibilities. I have to make money, I have to pay bills, and it's not now fun anymore.
I feel like our generation, right? Like a lot of our generation, people from say 15 years right now to people that are probably 35, 40 now. Our experience in life was so like quick. There was too much happening so fast and too quick that everybody grew out of life too fast. Like these days, you can meet a 20-year-old that's already tired of life.
True.
And where maybe like
True.
back in the 90s, people are just approaching life. Then is when you're just reaching your prime. You know, you're starting your life out. You probably get a car. You probably,
I think because for them, that time the economy was good and things were like, there was less pressure and things were just so easy.
Like forget government says, like the pace at which humans are evolving these days is insane.
it's
Even in
crazy.
insaner climes.
Like we have iPhone 15. Just I don't even know if this is related, but we have iPhone 15. And like that's how much we've grown. Like I remember when iPhone 4 came out. And like before like iPhone 4, 5, it was like there was like a huge space, like maybe like 3 years.
Yeah.
It's just the same iPhone. Now it's like 15. I didn't even imagine
Every year there's
that I
a
would
new iPhone.
That's
To see
what's
iPhone
insane
15.
about it. I think it was 2005 or 2003 when Obasanjo decided to introduce the internet and
It was just GSM, in fact. I don't even think it was like internet.
a SIM
internet.
card
It was like SIM card.
was like
Yeah.
100 something thousand. It was for the rich people, and it felt like
I think
maybe
it was during
by
that
the time
time
maybe
when
like
MTN
20,
that
to
was
still take us
reigning.
another 20 years
Yeah.
to maybe like start using those.
Well, we just
Well,
moved
just-
on.
So there's so much growing, so fast
Yeah,
that
so fast.
that sped up the growth of a lot of people existing, like demographic of like 15 to like 40. Like they've experienced life like too faster than they should. So that's why I feel like everybody's already tired now.
Yeah.
If me personally, if I die now, I have no regrets. Zero.
Yeah, like how old are you? You're not even that old. Like, relax, bro. Me, I have regrets for you on your behalf.
I have zero regrets.
Damn.
I feel like if I die right now, it happened.
You really feel like you've done like all the things you want to do.
No, I feel like
it's
I feel like I might not even do all those things I want to do. That thought
even in the next 20,
like,
30 years.
like it's just
Damn, that is so
it's
depressing.
just tiring to think about that. So many things dictate your life factor. It's not certain. Like it's just chances, right? We're just picking at chances. Like, okay, maybe if I do this, study that, I might have a better chance or better shot at something, right? And then you might still do that, and maybe you were just involved in one random accident somewhere, and then that's it about it.
So sad.
There goes your chance. So you have a better chance that somebody that might live over 100 and is just in the slum every day, not giving a fuck, smoking a igbo every day or igbo every day.
Facts.
Life
is really interesting like
so
that.
It's just interesting, and right, I'm expecting it anytime. Life happen.
Bruh, facts.
So I mean,
not to stay on that depressing topic, someone like, Silly Poet seems to have figured out what she wants to do in the time that, like, I don't know how long you've been alive for, and I don't know if it's cool to ask.
I've been alive for 23 years.
Nice.
My age is 23, but I'm 23, whether you like it or not.
Wow.
That's my real age. In December, I'll turn 24.
Right, okay.
Yes, my age is 23. Everybody, oh my God, it's a lie.
How old do
You're
people
older.
think?
They always think I'm my late 20s. I'm just starting life. They already think I'm old. I say if I not reach that age, you not think I'm about to die or what?
I'm dead.
I feel like, sometimes people would, like process what you might, maybe from what you sound like, the things you say. Maybe you were growing in your words and your outputs out there.
I think someone said that to me recently. He was like, how old are you? I'm like 23. He said, lie. I said, it's true. That's my real age. And he was like, well, you sound so mature in your experiences and blah, blah, blah. I said, but it's just where life puts me. And that's just how life is just going for me. Life is just moving fast for me.
Yeah, now you're like, you've found like a niche, like you post adult content on the internet.
Yes, I do.
That's so cool. Like that is like the
It's find it cool. Some people find it very weird.
Really weird.
In Nigeria, we don't like audacity.
But we all have it. Interestingly.
You just don't like,
other people
having it and having the audacity.
Yeah.
To show us that you have audacity.
Audacity.
So I feel like that's the problem.
Yeah.
And it's interesting when you see people who are real to themselves and they don't give a fuck what the bala says.
And some people don't like it to post like this. How can you? Why would you? Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not your life, it's my own life now. Rest. Face your own life the way you want to face it. Let me face it the way I want to face my own. Whatever I'm doing is not affecting you. I mean, this is what I mean. It's going to affect me and not you. So why are you so bothered about what I'm doing? Like, why is this stressing you so much?
I'm curious, like, do people come into your DMs and say all sort of shit?
I've seen a lot.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yeah, but like that's so brave to like even what made you like decide that this is what you want to do, be an OnlyFans content creator?
What happened was that it was not my decision, to be very honest.
How did you...
First, I think around that time I had left my mother's house. I was staying with my cousins in Keja here. And it's not like I was selling cake, I was selling edibles, but I wasn't the one that was even making it. It was my auntie that was making it. So I was just getting commission. I was just like the face of the brand you get. So then this guy because he had a private snap, and then he was like, oh, I should open my own and then people should pay me. Because like I used to just make like all this sexy content. And it was like, instead of me just posting it for free, like people should just pay to see it, you guys, like, and everything. And somebody was also pitching the idea of OnlyFans. But if you're supposed to have an OnlyFans, you're supposed to have like a foreign account. It's always so hard to like try and open. But I tried it, so it didn't work. Yeah,
it's crazy.
So it didn't work. So I just started with just private snap. And then when my sister came to Nigeria, I think 2 years ago, then she was like, oh, I can use her account. She'll help me set it up. So then that's what happened. So I just set it up. And that's how I just started.
How far has that been for you? Like, how's it been for you? Obviously, you're talking about it now, so I'm sure it's
Yeah,
been
you're
good.
blown. You have cameras flashing in front of you everywhere
I
you
mean, it's
go.
been good.
You probably have red carpets. People
Who?
like.
Who has red carpet? This is red
No, but
carpet.
I bet if you go to like an event, like
If I go
people would
to,
recognize you.
yeah, they would recognize me somehow. They'll always recognize me as the Nigerian girl that has an OnlyFans account.
I mean, there are not lots of people like that. Like,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
a-
not a lot. Yeah.
But
I
how
guess
do you
so.
feel about that? Like, do you like say, oh, well, or do you say, well, I wish they
How-
knew these other sides of me, like.
Yes, you know, if that's the only part they are like so focused on, I'll be like, please, like there are other parts of me. But then if they are just trying to get to know me for like me myself, I'm not really bothered. But then some people are always only so focused on that. But meanwhile, I have so much more to offer.
Well, I mean, you wrote a book, and I
Yeah.
can tell as somebody that who has read it, like there is a lot to
There's a
say,
lot
you know,
to
and
say,
I feel
yeah.
like the next book is going to be better, more elaborate,
Yeah,
and
true.
people, you know, so it's a fact that I mean, we as humans, right? What we want other people to perceive us as, no matter our character, kind of, you know, our set of traits, right?
Yeah.
We want them to perceive us as a personality that keeps improving, that keeps getting better.
Yeah, true.
So maybe if I am a pilot, as I say, I want people to know that, yeah, like I'm doing it consistently,
Yeah.
and I'm doing good
Good,
in
yeah.
that aspect. That's what that matters. Whatever it is anybody says about it, then it depends on you,
Yeah,
how
it
you want to
depends,
carry it on.
yes.
That. So
Yeah, facts. Like, cause I was even thinking, like, cause we've gotten to know her. I know you're a very vulnerable person.
Very
You're
what's
vulnerable.
Oh yeah.
Cause from your writing, like, you would tell people how you feel.
Yeah.
And I was just my question. I actually had this question like, that I thought of as soon as I had we were gonna like get to talk to you. Is like, what would you say like are the qualities that you have that makes your own like accounts, like your own OnlyFans content better than everyone else, or just different? Like, what would you say to that?
I don't know. Oh my god, this question.
you know, there's this controversial conversation I would like to ask.
Yeah.
Do you think what's this baby name? This baby that went to Big Brother Africa. Did you say something? This baby that went to Big Brother Africa. What's her name again? And Big Brother Nigeria rather. Hey, this fair baby, no, remember your name.
Venita
No, this one that they usually say she doesn't have that sexual, that she's always trying to push it every time on Twitter.
Is it Licorice?
No, it wasn't because that fair one, Erica.
Oh, Erica.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's so fine.
Right?
Yeah, she's
Do you
fine.
usually see it on Twitter that people use say
She doesn't
that
have
she's not,
sex appeal.
yeah, she doesn't have a good sex appeal.
Yeah.
You don't think she does too? So.
I don't really think she does. She just has a really pretty face.
What would you say about yourself too?
Me, I have sex appeal.
And it's intense, right? It's intense, right?
Wait, but you
Yeah, I
you
guess
seem like
so.
you act like you're not aware of it though. From your answer, you seem like, oh, like it's just natural. This is just what
It's
you
just
do.
natural. No,
I feel like
it's not
you're somebody that is
forced.
so sure of yourself, like you know that nah, I'm that big, right?
You know the funny thing, I'm a very shy person. You know. I'm so shy.
You can tell.
I'm so shy.
But it's great. I mean, this is what we are for you. We're like a comfortable couch for you.
Yeah.
So like, you know, don't be shy.
I'm not shy. I'm not shy around you guys.
No,
Like, at the
that-
beginning,
even
I
going to argue-
was.
personally, I was going to argue with you that you really that shy.
At the beginning,
Like-
I kind of was, but then I'm not anymore.
You as a Nigerian, right?
Yeah.
Like, did you spend, how much of your life have you spent here in Nigeria?
How old am I? I think I've spent, let's say, 21 years. And 21 years here. Because they didn't give birth to me here. They gave birth to me in Russia. And then I think we came back when I was 2 years old. And then since then, I've not left.
No.
Not left Nigeria at all.
Any special reason why you like it here?
No, I don't have the funds.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. I know soon enough. That
Yeah,
means
very
you're looking to get out of here.
But you know the funny thing, even if I leave, I'll still want to come back.
You like Nigeria?
Nigeria PR. I don't know.
I swear, like,
Nigeria PR is the
like to leave Nigeria and decide you're never going to come back, it's going to be so hard, especially when you grow up here and you're so familiar with it. You already know the do's and the don'ts. Like, you already know what comes with Nigeria.
Going back to Russia,
and then
is
you
like
now
a
go
different place? Or
you're
going anywhere?
going anywhere, you're not going there, and then you now have to adjust. and you have to make new friends. Meanwhile, your friends and family are already here, and you go. So I think maybe I'll just be coming and going. I don't think I'll actually live
So
there.
you're like 80% Nigerian and like 20%
Yeah.
Russian. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I like your tattoos, by the way. Like, what does that one say? I mean,
Which one?
fucking princess.
This one, yeah.
How did you? How did you
You know,
get
the
that?
day
Like,
I
what
got
did you
this
do?
tattoo, I think the night before I drank a lot, so the next day I was still drunk, and I was just like, I just had money in my account. I was like, let me just go and do this tattoo. Tattoo
Is this
has
the first
been-
one?
This is not the first one. The first one is here. It's on my hip. That one is wave and sun. Yeah, I have 8 tattoos.
Wow.
Into the wall.
One on my neck, one here, here.
The ones I can see are very pretty. I
Thank
like
you.
them. Obviously you picked what you wanted.
Yes, ma'am.
Like this is very. I like how like it's like playful, childish.
Yeah.
But like
That was
it's
what I
a
was
tattoo. It's
going
also
for.
badass. Like it's also like tough.
It's not too concentrated. People,
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
every one of them must have a story. Like this.
No. I think just this one, and this one, and then the one on my neck, and then this one.
Trustful.
Yeah. Those are the only ones that have stories.
So
The
you
other
have
ones-
huge trust issues.
No, I would not say I have huge trust issues.
What is it
No.
about trust then?
It's just this Drake song, not
Trust
you
Me?
too, trust who, yeah. So that's where I got it from.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like you're usually inspired by music. Like
Yes,
even
I
when you're
am.
I really like Drake.
Yes, I do.
What do you think of his
Drake
album?
and Kendrick Lamar.
Wow, you're the
I'm a
first
huge
person.
fan of. I'm
has
a
combined
very
both.
huge fan of Kendrick Lamar. Even in my Twitter bio, you see it. I love Kendrick Lamar.
How do you combine? Like me personally, I like Kendrick and
Mm-hmm.
Drake, but because of how much I like Drake, I kind of hate on Kendrick.
Why would you hate on Kendrick?
It's
Why?
like
Why are you
it's
such a
hip-hop.
hater?
Hip-hop is competitive. Is how I say
It's
it.
not.
Like,
It doesn't have to be a competition. It doesn't have to be.
No,
a
I mean, it's not a
competition.
I feel like
competition.
everybody likes
but
Kendrick
like,
in a way.
do you get? Like, I like Kendrick.
Yeah.
I used to like Kendrick before he became pop. Before he became very popular, right? And
Are you hating on his popularity or what?
no, I just felt like I had to pick a side.
You don't have to pick any side.
Kendrick
You
literally
like
would
Drake and
just
Kendrick equally.
I like Kendrick Lamar more.
You see, yeah, I feel like I feel
I
like
should have known.
It's a little bit of lie. Yeah.
I should have fucking known. What the
I like Kendrick
hell?
Lamar more. I like Kendrick
I feel
Lamar
like you
more.
struggled before you decided a little bit. You were like,
No, I like
Are you
Kendrick.
sure?
No, but they're very different type of artists, which I really.
Drake is more like of a petty dissing route. He's always petty in his music, always dissing one girl. Like
the other.
he's always so in his emotion, and Kendrick Lamar is just about real life, what's going on right now.
And that's what you fuck with.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, that makes sense.
As someone who likes the petty god of music, I think that both are great talents. That's my comeback. Yeah, they're both very talented.
Well, I mean, I do more of Drake's as well. Like, but well, I listen to his music selectively as well.
Why?
Because I mean,
some of them you can't relate to.
Yes, exactly. Like music
doesn't matter. It's music. Like it's not your story. Like I don't judge. Like so for me, like I get that Drake is petty. He says a lot of things I don't agree with. But like is the music good? Like sometimes he's doing too much with the whole shitting on his ex. Like he's a popular artist, he's the biggest artist.
Like sometimes
he will still be using it. So it's not necessary. But me, I feel that
it's not
an art.
necessary, but that's who he is now.
I also think it's an art, and like there's money. Like he's making money.
Yes, he's making money from it
and
now.
It works. Like people are clearly listening to that shit. As much as we want to shit on it. And me and everybody in this place because somehow we like that shit. We don't like to admit that we like it, but we like it clearly. And I wouldn't change as much as like I look at it like okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought. But like you can't expect this guy to stop doing what works, even if it makes him like seem like a bad person. But clearly Drake is petty. Let me not even deny.
Drake is so petty. To be very honest, he's such a petty person.
But yeah, being inspired by music. Let me try and stay on this topic because I was kind of going somewhere, right? Do you think do you kind of put that into like your OnlyFans content as well? Like, what would you say is like the music that gets you in like that sexism type of like
Drake. Yes. Drake.
Kendrick can make you feel sexy.
No,
No,
Kendrick
he
can't.
won't. I don't care.
Kendrick can't.
Alright.
I also think that, musicians, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like rappers rather,
Mm-hmm.
they do a lot of storytelling, and
Yeah.
Kendrick does it a lot too. But I'm more comfortable listening to Drake, telling me a story than Kendrick.
Why? Okay, what about J. Cole?
Not really too. Like
Why?
I feel like
Why?
I feel like I need to.
I like all of them. You have to pick.
But you know the funny thing, J.
And
Cole was
it's-
so fire. But I don't know. I feel
He's
like all of
fire,
his because all of a sudden he's just not what he used to be for me. Sha, that's my
From
own
that point when he
opinion.
started to shit on stoners, people that do drugs, when he started to be like the big brother saying, "Don't
You
do
mean
this."
his KOD album?
Yes.
But I think, no, I don't.
That's
I
when
don't
me
know.
I became like, oh, this guy is doing too much. I don't care about what he has to say.
He was just telling his own experience about how drug has affected his life and everyone around him now.
And it's allowed. Like
It's allowed now.
I don't think he should now, put down someone else. Do you get like it was
Put
literally
down
trolling.
someone-
It
Who
trolled
was he
artists
trolling?
now. It trolled there was one artist that was
Is it
literally
Mac
dissing. Do you remember?
Mac
who?
Miller?
I think it was one young artist. I don't remember.
What's his name? That guy. He's fair. He has a lot of
Colorful
tattoos.
hair.
Yeah, he
Is
has
it
a lot
is
of
it
tattoos
Tekashi?
on his face. Yeah,
Lil
Lil Pump.
Pump.
Yeah.
Like why is it?
But what? Wait, no. But the funny thing is that what he said is true. Like, okay, is it?
Doesn't
is it-
matter.
But
It's not,
is
nobody
the guy relevant
nobody
now?
made J. Cole our preacher.
Nobody made him our preacher.
Yeah,
Sha.
like it doesn't need to be saying all that. Do you get like
I'm
but
coming
it's
from somewhere
cool,
that is a Drake fan, and Drake is always dissing and petting and being so petty, and you have so
But
much to say
that one
about
is
J.
that
Cole.
one is literally
It's
the
okay.
it's people who come for him. I don't think Drake would just say, oh,
No.
I don't like your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's bad.
Yeah.
Which is what J. Cole does. Like he would look at you and be like, you're doing drugs.
Okay, so
He
you're
just
trying to say that he's so
ruining your life.
judgmental.
Yeah, it's just
yes, it's very
like
judgmental.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
and I'm not
also.
saying he's not talented. I clearly
He's
I like
very
all of
talented. He's
them.
very,
Yeah,
very
they're
good
very-
at storytelling in his
very.
raps. He's very, very good.
Did you listen to that track 3 on Drake's new album?
Which
J.
one?
Cole and Drake.
Yeah, but I'm not really a fan of the song. I don't know.
It's a jam in my opinion.
Right,
Everybody
is
can.
there something or maybe you've not really listened to it like that?
Maybe the album just
Because
came
even
out.
me, the album is yet to get to me. Like,
The album got to me after, I think it was the name of 768 or whatever.
Yeah, that
after
song
that,
is
till
fire.
the end, I liked everything after.
Interestingly, the other person that I've had to say that is also a babe.
Yeah, because there he was like more. I prefer when he sings than to when he actually raps.
True. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting. But yeah, like so apart from Drake, like what kind of music do you like to get sexy to?
Let's say Afrobeats.
Afrobeats is very sexy. Who are like the go-to guys for you?
Rema. I think who else again? It's very hard for me to pick.
yeah, that's some guys that you really like in the industry.
Wizkid. Yeah, Wizkid.
Have you ever met any of these people, by the way?
No, I've not.
But you should. I imagine that like if they saw your page, they might want to collaborate.
Collaborate. Am I
You guys can work
singing?
together. You can
Like
be a
what?
model in like a music video.
No.
wouldn't do it?
I don't
You
like
never want to try,
doing.
like Vixen. being a
I've
Vixen.
done like 3 music videos, and music videos are not my thing at
You
all.
didn't like the experience.
It's not for me. Yeah, it's not like it's just so stressful. No, it's not for me. It's not for me.
So you prefer that like intimate you and your
own
camera.
time.
Yes,
That's
yeah. I
so-
just prefer it's just me that's recording myself. I'm the one doing it. I'm the one that's going to edit it, and I'm the one that's going to
I
post
feel like
it.
that has to do with you being shy.
It also has to do with control.
Control.
Yes.
You don't like being controlled.
Not really, no.
Are you a domineering person? Do you like to dominate other people? Think.
When
She's
it comes
actually even
to
thinking about it too
me,
much.
yes, now.
No, I didn't know my
When
answer.
it comes to me and that person interacting, yes.
You like.
But anything you do with your life is not my business. But anything we're doing together is I have to be in control.
Oh, like okay, just taking it back to the OnlyFans because that's
Yes.
what I think is interesting, right? Like, what kind of like clientele would you say is like your regular like people who pay for your content? Like, what kind of people would you say they are? How would you describe that kind of person?
I don't really interact with them that much. Yeah. So I don't interact with them that much.
You've never done like a personal.
No.
You don't think you will?
No.
You're not interested.
No.
Yeah. Is there any like reason for that?
I just want to do me. I want to post. If you like the post, good for you. If you don't like it, that's your stress.
So you like your space, like your personal environment.
Yes.
Then you like being the god of your environment.
Yes, I do.
Fun.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So well, I'd like to also let us like quickly just brush through this conversation for a bit, right? Because I mean it concerns every one of us, right?
Yeah.
Like what do you think about this situation with the music industry currently, like the way the OGs are bullying the youngins and all that, the stories that are coming out lately, like I feel
Are you
like
talking
this
about
is something
Mohbad?
interesting that like Mohbad, the other stories are underlining that people are.
What are the other underlying stories?
What do you think about it? Like now we were speaking about music earlier and how people like Drake and Co. They have their own issue in the music industry.
they
And
do.
these new things that is unearthing in Nigerian music industry now, like the fact that the music labels can block people from actually growing.
It's if you can block, it just depends. Like how they were saying, how they said they blocked Mohbad from performing, or this one will call this person and be like, oh my god, don't allow. I think it's the middle person that has the issue, because it's not like what's going on between this person and this person is not really your business. So why you now stopping somebody else from shining because this person does not want this person to shine? Why? Like, you have no business. If they are fighting, they should fight. It's not your fight. Like, they should fight.
I feel like
Unless
Nigerians are just bad people, honestly.
No, but I feel like
I'm not a bad
Nigerians always
person.
feel like you should
I feel like Nigerians are
outshine
bad
them.
people.
Do you get, like, they have that power, but no, don't outshine,
Because I saw
But
your
this
tweets,
way, yeah.
retweets, like you were really heavy on that particular tweet that was
Which
talking
one?
about when you start eating your girlfriend. Like,
Yo, that is one of the most funny days on Twitter.
No, you have to be there. You have to be there, so you learn all the formats. All
You
these
were
guys
right,
are
you were
dropping.
like, oh, no
I'm
thanks.
just thinking. So if one guy wants to give me one format, I'll just know, okay, right, it's time for
Are you
this.
surprised that maybe I'm not saying that that's what happened, because I mean I'm going to defend my gender.
Yeah.
I'm saying out there into the camera now.
Hey.
I mean,
What?
that person was just catching cruise. I mean, we were enjoying it. It was funny.
Yeah, you guys were catching cruise, but you guys were dropping formats.
Yeah, those things seemed personal.
Yeah,
you guys
it
know
seemed,
that. I feel
no,
like
they, you know that there were some that were just banter and jokes. There were some that, but some people that they were actually serious, because you'd be like, wow, nice. Because either you've experienced it or somebody close to you has experienced it. You'd be like, okay.
That old thread, right? I was just laughing because it was funny.
It's funny to you now because
and then I went
you're
to
not experiencing things like that.
I feel like men go through stuff like that.
Yes, no,
I think there's actually like a back and forth, men and women on Twitter. Like,
yes,
I like that. Gender wars.
Yeah, and I like that there's this balance.
And women are always.
I don't think anyone is better.
There was this one, this one that they said, oh my god,
you've been a victim of me.
Yes, no, like one babe just come out and he said. I think it was on boyfriend's day that thing happened. Oh my
Damn.
But that trend was also on boyfriend's day.
Yes, that one happened earlier, and then somebody now tweeted
when you start to hate your boyfriend, one moment you start to hate your boyfriend.
Just eating it up, bro.
Is it the one where she said when you have sex with your boyfriend it starts to feel like rape or what?
Yes,
that's
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who said when it started, you start feeling like she said it's going to start feeling like rape.
Yeah, that's what
she deleted it with, I believe.
It was insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Like, I just doing it just because you still like.
Is that
real?
I don't think.
No. I don't think that's real, because I don't know, man. Different people, different experiences.
Different strokes, right? Well.
But I'm hearing that we're running out of time, so let's go back to the OnlyFans peak, because again, that's really what I'm trying to find out. So like, what was I even gonna ask? Yeah, as your career ever gotten in the way of your relationship?
Do I even have a relationship? Let's just start from that.
Just since you started
I've not been in a relationship for like 4 years.
Wow.
That's just the truth.
Wow.
As someone who has not been in a relationship for about 3.
3 years.
All your
No.
life, they were-
Have you fuck you. Do you want to go outside and fight?
This was-
But why do you think it's been that long? And what do you think is gonna
I
like?
think because I could like somebody so much, and I'm not afraid of like telling you, oh my god, I like you, and this is where I want us to be, and whatever. And I think they just always take it for granted, and then things just get so messy, and then
It's
I'm
been
just
4
It
years.
just dries out.
yes,
for me.
and then I'll just be like, no, I'm just going to leave you. I know the funny thing, I'll just leave you. I'll leave you alone because I can't be stressed. I'm really facing life. You can't add to my problems. Then I'll leave you, and then after I've left them, they'll always come back and be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, blah 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 blah. Even as I was coming here, if somebody was messaging me, I know what I did was wrong. I did not treat you blah blah rah, rah, rah.
And you're not
But
even
then
dating
you
this
had
guy.
the opportunity to treat me well. You didn't treat me well now.
And you know,
And
they say
I've
women,
left.
when they move,
And I've left now. There's nothing.
When
There's
they
nothing
move, they
left.
don't
I've
move.
already experienced.
gone.
I've experienced new things. Why would you think I want to come back? So I should come back so you treat me worse. You just show your the new evil that you've
Why
learned.
if you change
You
man?
know, no, he's not changed anything. He
How
just
are you
wants
so
to.
sure?
He wants to implement the evil that he has learned, the new one that he has learned. He wants to
He's
show
new,
me
he's
more
new.
new shege.
Okay.
No. I don't want new shege. I beg.
Well, relationships in Nigeria, I don't know.
Because men are evil now. Men are wicked.
Oh well, so are women, right?
Yeah,
And
so
I'm
are
going to say it.
women
If you're not
too.
going to say it, I will say it.
Yeah, women are wicked
But
too.
have you tried long distance relationships?
I'll never try that because it can never work out for me. It's not for
Really?
me.
How would you say that? Me
You
can't work for me.
Wait, are we all
No.
agreeing that long distance
Me,
relationships
it
are
it's
cannot
not?
work
very,
for me as well.
But
very.
there are pros
very-
and cons, I think.
There's no
like,
pros. There's no cons. There's nothing.
it's just bad.
No, it can never work out for me.
Like, how long do you think you can be away from your partner?
Because like Lagos, I feel like dating in Lagos is long distance. Like, do you know how long
Why?
it takes you to get between island? Like almost 3 hours sometimes.
It's better that way now than for
At
me.
least
I
you
have
know
to
that-
catch a flight to go and see you. Like
Might be less than 3 hours.
no, because driving to the airport is traffic. Coming and come on.
It still might be less than 3 hours.
Be-
Let's
be
be
for
honest.
real.
Like 3 hours is a long time to be
It's
trying,
still
and
is,
plus the stress. You probably not even
But you
want
know
to
you
go and see
can.
the person.
There's no traffic on Sundays during the
So you only see
weekends.
each other on weekends.
You can see each other on weekends now. That's not you guys.
It's not so
can.
bad. It's
It's
better
not so
than
bad.
like.
So it's better than
Yeah.
being in another
It's not
state
like
or.
being in another
I
Yeah,
feel like
another
fighting
country,
for
yeah.
long distance relationships.
Yeah,
feel
but there
like
must be
fighting-
some
why?
special reason.
What's the special reason to be in a long distance relationship?
Sometimes you need space. I don't know.
You can have space, but it doesn't have
You
to
know
be
some-
long
not
distance.
not every couple is like that.
No, you can have your own house. Person have their own house. When people are tired of each other, I go home, you go home. And now that's it.
way
If we
better
miss
than-
each other, we'll come back. Finish.
Yeah, but
Why
with
you
long
far,
distance,
far? Long
with long distance, there's
eh-heh.
no like. I feel like
There's
there's
no
no
what?
room
What
to
if-
argue.
what if somebody
You
like-
guys
There's
are
no room
always
to argue.
happy.
There's
every
so
time you
much
see
room
each
to
other.
argue because you miss the person and then you're not able to see the person. Your body will just be
You can
irritating
talk. There's
you.
first time. So
the
many
person
ways
might be
to like
busy.
interact these days.
I feel like she has a point. She has weird.
She has made up her mind.
This
There's nothing
guy-
I'm going
She
to tell
cannot
her.
do it.
And that's
No.
that's valid actually. Like that's cool.
Yes, sir.
How about you, Deborah? What do you think about long distance?
He's already fighting for long distance.
Honestly, I
don't
wouldn't.
say
I
no.
wouldn't encourage it either. But
I
I
feel
feel
like
like when
you-
you get to a certain age, you should never.
should
You should
what?
literally not consider it. Like
Yes, now. Why
once
would
you're
you
like
consider it?
3, you should literally just.
I feel like
Dead.
people who have issues with accountability as well, like, should not try long distance relationship where
No.
you can't, maybe you overthink things a lot and
Yeah.
you can't account for what the other person is. But I feel like that just has to do with trust. Maybe if you've been in a relationship with someone maybe well over 2 years and all that, you can comfortably be away from them for like maybe a year. And then
No, you can't. No.
That
I
one
don't
still
think
cannot
so.
work for you.
Can't nothing like that for me, Sha. Maybe for you, me. I don't know. For me, no, it's
Once-
not for me.
Yeah, the person
Highest
has
is
to be.
probably 3 months. After 3 months, my brain cannot carry it too.
Wow. You must really like a person.
Yes, it can't carry it too. Cannot carry it. Sorry.
I have like another OnlyFans question.
Okay.
Nudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are like the rules and the do's and the don'ts of nudes? Like I feel like you're the perfect person to ask. The do's and don'ts of sending nudes. And also like how what's the appropriate response when someone sends you a nude?
When Like,
if you send someone a nude, what kind of response is like appropriate? Like
I
what
mean,
what am I not allowed to say
I feel like I
as
want to like
response?
grace his word a little bit, or maybe like marvel it. In the sense that maybe someone you're close to, right?
Yeah.
Not just maybe when someone randomly sends you a nude.
Oh no, not randomly.
Right.
no, not randomly. When somebody randomly, you block the person.
Facts straight up.
In the
Straight up.
environment, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you think about?
Obviously, if somebody should send you news, you're not supposed to share it. And then,
That's true. Don't
yes,
share
sir.
the nudes.
If you like, point and tell them not to share. They'll still share. They'll still open group chats and post it.
Has that ever happened to you where like, I mean, I don't know. Have you ever experienced where someone
What?
like leaked your nudes?
Obviously, I've experienced it now.
How is that? How did you?
You just ignore, just keep ignoring. Because the more you give them attention, the more they want to come and choke you with it. So just ignore. When they're tired, they leave you alone.
Have you ever had a controversy on Twitter?
No, I've never had. I don't like
How do you
all those
avoid?
type of things. I'll be in this one kind of stupid spotlight.
Is it like intentional? Is it like you know that if you do this, you get into controversies and you avoid it? Like, is it deliberate?
Sometimes yes, because I don't really like having people so much in my business and having so much to say about me. Because I have anger issues, I'll now get angry. I don't know what I'll now do with the anger because I can't see the person. All those people that will just be typing rubbish, I can't see them.
The online fights are also funny.
So it's just better to just
let me just
do away from it.
Yes, let me just have my peace.
How about you, Tunde? Has anyone ever dragged you on the internet?
Somebody that said he doesn't talk on the internet.
Never.
Only when it comes to
somebody has dragged me on the internet.
You know,
I just
the time
remember.
of my life, right? Like when you say something I don't agree with, I just go block you. Right?
Yeah, me too. I still do it too now.
I started growing that.
It's no way.
Do you get?
No, even if they are stupid, I'll still block you. I don't want to
because
see.
sometimes someone follows me, right, and all their takes are just dumb as fuck.
I think there
I
are people
swear.
And I'll
that
just want to check
on
because
Twitter,
I'm
for
following back. I'll be like, what are we going to do?
I don't even care if you're following me.
I'll just
unfollow you and block you. I don't want to see anything that will make me angry. I beg.
Yeah, it's so annoying, especially people that are consistent. I feel like that's my own thing. I wouldn't block people. I think like it's stupid, whatever.
No, I like to block.
If I would unfollow, for instance, like I can just unfollow.
No,
but if you're consistent, which means I've unfollowed and that people are retweeting.
Yes, no, because you still see it, especially if the person is always trending for
there was
nonsense.
this one guy during the NSAS era. There was one guy that like, what was that guy's name? I don't remember his name anymore.
Is it the one that?
There's this one short guy like this that is always trying to like up on top of anything and act like he's the one that inspired everybody to ginger. The guy that's trying to just collect like the
was it Segaling?
Segaling.
Yes.
That guy was so
that lawyer
annoying.
guy.
Yes, he's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't remember his name, but yeah, very dead guy. That's the first person I ever blocked in my life.
Very dead.
Are you sure that's the first person you ever blocked in your life? I think
so, yeah.
That you did not know.
That I ever blocked, period.
Before
I wasn't really, to be fair, I wasn't really using like social media as much then. But somebody, I just remembered what got us on this topic was getting dragged online. And I remember there was a time when an artist was trying to just like drag me. I don't remember where it happened. I think I wrote an article about a song.
Yeah.
And he didn't like what I said. Not that I even said anything bad. I think I just said that I said he sampled the song. And this guy came online. He didn't sample it. This. People should do their research. And he did now. And I remember thinking then that like so this is what it's like, because all of his friends, all of them came. Like, who be this guy? And I was like,
if you don't
okay now.
save your profile picture.
Like no, I remember like my co-workers then, because this was when I was writing for Native. All of them were like, reply this one, because obviously I was right now. Like I had all the rights
to reply.
I didn't, because didn't think it was what's it.
Okay.
I actually had work to do. It's like I'll just get distracted. You get, I mean, because it distracts me. I go to look notifications. What's that? But yeah, do I have any more questions? Do you have any more questions?
I feel like
we're already wrapping up now.
I have got to know the versions of.
Yeah, she's very fun.
Yeah. So if they ask me out there now that do I know who Sailor's poet, I was like, okay, maybe like.
Yeah, I'll say she's cool.
Yeah, she's cool. Like she's chill.
She's good people.
Right? You feel like you're chill?
I'm chill now.
I feel like you're chill.
I have one last question.
Okay.
On this OnlyFans P.
Okay.
How would you describe your sexiest outfit?
Wow.
In
I
color.
don't know.
Yeah,
Black,
you know you're a writer
black,
now.
right?
Yes,
You know you're a
black.
writer, so be very. I need you
I
to like
cannot
be detailed.
describe.
Please, man, try, man. You're a writer. Do this for
My
us.
dear, I
That's why we're
I'm saying, if I'm
here.
going to advise
It's
my
my
babe,
last
I'm
question.
going
It's
to
my
advise my
black.
babe that,
just black,
like,
right?
Yes.
there are some things that, you can't control what you see online these days, right?
No, you can't
But
control.
there's some things I'm seeing and I feel like I need to see you in that light.
Okay.
Would you advise like on the very good Friday that we
Yeah.
decided that we're going to lay off stress today and I need to be at the peak of my, sensitivity. What will she bring that I will just see and be like, okay, all right.
Wow, you're really shy. The way you're laughing.
Mentor.
She's really shy. I'm dying. Why are you coughing?
This question,
Do you want water?
this question
It's dicey.
is dicey.
Just cook
Wow.
something light for her and let her know. She understand.
Which lights? I don't know. I can't cook.
Yes, you can. We've seen your page
Yeah,
now.
you've seen
Don't do
my
like that. I've
page.
seen what you wear.
Uh-huh.
You've seen some. You know how to put an outfit
It's very
together.
expressive, like
Very
I
expressive.
must say, off the camera, like they're great.
On camera
Yeah.
too. Yeah, very expressive. And I like that. Like, can you just share any? It doesn't even have to be the sexiest. We will keep it PG. Anything.
So,
you want.
okay, in what terms? Elaborate.
Just like,
Elaborate
how
the
would you
question.
describe the
Like,
sexiest outfit you want?
sometimes,
Or
right?
For me, I like wearing black.
okay.
I just like wearing black. Like, I feel like black is the perfect color for me. But then, just black lingerie,
I mean, before you
Yeah.
decide to shoot yourself, right? I'm sure you try some. It might be from you laying on the bed, thinking about stuff, and then it just pops in your head like, oh,
Yeah.
I need to make a video. And then you try on outfits, right?
Yeah.
Look in the mirror and be like, oh,
Yeah.
this process.
Yes.
The thoughts, the trained thought. Everybody has like
Yeah.
what makes them who they are, like,
Yeah.
and choose their moments,
Yeah.
right? And there's always train of thoughts, like,
I think sometimes I've seen like things that I would like to, let's say, recreate. Yeah.
oh, like,
Yeah.
like pictures you like to recreate, or
Yes,
videos you like to
What are some
Yes.
of like those people that inspire you? Like, can you
Really
name some of them?
inspiring. I don't really think you would know them.
And Charles.
name.
I can learn.
Could learn.
I have to check on my phone, to be honest.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
fine.
What's her name? I think I even have a painting of her in my house. I don't have network.
Oh damn. Is she what? But can you describe who she is? Like, how do you find out about her? That kind of thing.
I also saw her on Twitter or maybe.
Or she's just like a Twitter
Yes.
person.
Moon Formation. Yeah, that's her Twitter name. Moon Formation.
That's fine. Moon formation. But yeah, like, so she's basically like someone that you find inspiring and like
Yeah.
she looks good.
Yes.
Cool. She's putting us on to new. That new. Or maybe the OGs.
You say so.
Well, this is not safe for work, guys.
Anyways, I mean, it's really like from
Uh-huh.
why we are here today is from your tweet
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah,
and
I
Joy.
said I
And
have a lot to say.
A friend of mine, he's not here today. His name is Ahmed. He was just like, come. I was like, oh,
I
okay.
didn't have anything to say. I was
like,
just playing.
And then we just, thought to ask you. We didn't even think you might be interested in maybe
Yeah.
actually seeing it eventually. And then we just decided to reach out and shout out to Seamless for it.
Yeah,
She's
thanks for
here.
honoring the invite.
And I mean, she has given us a piece of her mind.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's really good. It's nice to have you in the pod.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I feel like we might be wrapping it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure you don't have anything you want to say? Like,
I
it
don't
doesn't
have
have to be deep.
anything.
Just say something to
anybody
the
wants to
fans.
call out?
To the
This is
fans.
Call out.
Or
Who
to call
do
out.
I want to call out?
Call
Just
anybody
anything
out.
you feel like saying. Just
I
give
don't
us like
have
a drop.
anything to say. I don't want to call out anymore.
It doesn't have to be a call out now. Just give us any kind of like drop. Maybe
Drop.
wise take. Or you could read like a poem. Like one
I
of
could
your-
read one of my
one of your
poems.
poems,
Yes,
one that you
But you
think-
guys can also listen to like my spoken poetry on Spotify, and
Or we did
Apple
not even
Music.
know you have spoken poetry.
I
We
do.
didn't know. I wasn't aware.
I do on Spotify.
Is your voice?
And
You're the
Apple
one that
Music.
reads it.
Yes, now it's my voice.
Is it sexy or is it just like?
Listen to it first. I don't know.
Okay.
I will find out.
It will be a whole different experience about your poetry. then.
Yeah.
Yeah, true,
Yes.
true,
I'll-
true,
I'll
true,
check
true,
it out.
true.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm
should.
surprised. Why don't you write erotica? I'm just curious.
I do. I did.
You did, but you don't.
I don't anymore.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
I
didn't
used to write
erotica.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. I don't write about it anymore.
You don't think
You've changed.
you changed?
What?
Is it that you've changed? You're a different person now.
No, it's just that I just don't like.
You didn't enjoy what it was going to be.
I don't know. It's just like the time I was writing about it, I didn't have any experience about it.
Wow.
So when I had an experience,
How do I
it's like
find
it's
it?
not.
Nothing, it was
It's
Is
just
there,
like
how do we find this if we're curious? Just for a curious fan. How do we find this erotica that you speak of?
you can't find
For
it.
real?
You can't.
Ah,
You
it's
can't.
too
Can't
bad.
find it.
I guess it's just going to all live in fantasy now.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, she might change her mind someday. Hopefully.
Hey, hopefully by God's grace, my dear.
But yeah, thank you. It's so nice to have you.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
thank you. Thank you so
And
much
let's
for
wrap
having
today,
me.
guys. Thank you for being with us. And I don't know. I feel like you used to have like an outro. Bro.
Yeah.